Hey guys. Alright, so let's look at this first one. We're continuing today, obviously, with adding and subtracting negative numbers. -7 minus -10. Well, I see immediately that I have a negative sign, or a subtraction sign, which means I'm going to use keep, change to get the additive inverse. So that means I'm going to keep -7. So I'm just going to rewrite it. That means that I'm going to change the next two signs. Whenever I have two numbers, two negatives like that squished together, that always means keep, change. So now I have -7 plus +10. And now I'm going to look and see that I have 7 negatives and 10 positives, which means since I have more positives, my answer is ultimately going to be positive. However, since my signs are different, I know that I can just take the difference, which means to subtract. So 10 minus 7 is going to leave me with 3. And again, I'm going to go back and look. Do I have more negatives or more positives? In this case, I have more positives. So my answer is going to be 3, positive 3. Let's look at another one. -14 plus -10. Well, I see immediately that I have 14 negatives and 10 negatives as well. Since my signs are the same, I know that my final answer is going to be negative. That's like saying I borrowed $14 from Miss Filardo, and then I borrowed $10 more. If I add these together, 14 plus 10 is going to leave me with 24. And since it's money that I owe is always going to be negative. So my final answer here is -24. Let's do one more. 12 minus 13. Okay, so here, again, I know I have subtraction. So I know I'm going to use keep, change to get the additive inverse. So I'm going to keep 12. I'm going to change the subtraction to a positive sign and make this 13 negative. So now I have 12 plus -13. Now, since my signs are different, I know that I'm going to take the difference, which means to subtract. 13 minus 12 is going to leave me with 1. And now I'm going to look. I know that by taking away 13, which is larger than 12, my final answer is going to be negative, since 13 is the larger number. So my final answer here is -1. That's like saying I have $12 in my account, and I spend $13 on my credit card. I'm going to owe the bank $1, and money that you owe is always going to be negative. All right, guys, let's go ahead and practice this.